Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch and our fresh start Paladin. Thank you guys for being here today, hope you're all doing well. It's a little bit late for me to be kicking things off because I received my new computer today and I have spent the morning setting that thing up. And we're running on it right now. It took me a few hours to get everything installed and get everything running as I need it to, but it was a pretty painless process. I did get a computer through iBuyPower, and everything came in great shape, ready to go out of the box. All I had to do was plug in the video card.
What do you seek?
Which was an option that I had when ordering it, and I would highly advise anybody who orders a computer from them to get the video card packed separately and just install it yourself. It's really easy. If you've never done it, you can just Google a quick video and learn how to do it, because the biggest problem with getting a computer ordered online and having it shipped is that a lot of times, because of the way things are shipped, you can have damage, and the easiest thing to damage is to break the video card off in the PCI slot that it goes into. But if the video card is not plugged in, you don't have that problem. So yeah, it arrived well, it was easy to set up. It just took me some time to get everything running. But yeah, we're back into things now. I learned axes and one-handed axes in Orgrimmar. I'm going to wait on doing the run to Thunderbluff until we hit level 20 and get our mount. It's a big run. I put some things on the auction house that did not sell, unfortunately, so we're going to get rid of some of that stuff as we empty our inventory out here. This I have not tried to put up yet. We'll hang on to that for now. And that's really all we can do, I think. Put this down here. Get rid of this. Okay, yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at the things we have going on here. I think we're going to want to do this stuff right away. Over here we have some level 11 stuff that we're probably going to want to take care of. Tomber's supplies, investigate Andarath, and Golden Mist Village. I think we'll head out that way, and I'm anxious to get things going here. Again, I did want to play more today, but I wanted to be playing on the new PC. It was time. My old rig I built about 11 years ago, and the only new components in it are about 2 years ago I put a 2060 RTX card into it, and about 6 months ago the power supply died, and I had to replace the power supply. Everything else, the processor and motherboard, were about 11 years old. And it was good parts when I bought them. But, you know, after 11 years, technology moves on. And yeah, now I can... It's not saying a lot because it's classic, but I can max out all my settings now, and I'm pretty happy. The only thing I don't have turned on is ray trace shadows. Firstly, I don't think that they're optimized well for the game, and secondly, I don't think they do a lot. I don't see a big difference in anything that I look at. So I don't have those on. I think I'm just going to keep the ray trace shadows off. And I'll enjoy ray trace shadows in actual modern games. Maybe in retail they'll have better ray trace shadows that you can actually tell the difference. Because yeah, when I flip that on and off, my eyes really can't perceive much of a difference. There is an herb around here. Oh yeah, we can't get Mage Oil. We're not level 50 yet. 47, so we're pretty darn close, actually. Check my sound settings here. Yeah, everything is kind of wonky. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get this adjusted here before we get too far into things. Ambience, music. That should be pretty good. I didn't realize it had completely... Oh, we have a dialogue on and everything. I thought I had done a thorough check and gotten everything set up properly the way it needed to be, but I guess the in-game sound settings and some other things were overlooked. So we'll take care of that in a second here. I'll get that error dialogue turned off. Don't really need that. I am using a two-handed axe. We don't have a lot of skill with it, so right now we're not really hitting a lot. Let's loop the music. Error speech off. Where would you like to hear? Oh, that did not do anything. Oh, there it goes. System default. I guess we're going to stick with system default. And we'll go with this. You guys let me know when you when this video goes up if anything needs to be adjusted, because I have a feeling that some things will need to be. And if it was way too loud in the beginning and you couldn't hear me at all, hello. Sorry about that. I did do a quick recording sound test, and when I played it back, just sitting on the login screen, everything seemed okay. We can get spinal dust from these guys. It just doesn't really seem like it's gonna be a very common drop. Maybe we can't get them from the risen creepers. We can get them from the dreadbone skeletons. Well, that's good to know. We will just finish this guy off. Two-handed axes is going up. Oh, we already have two-handed maces. So I guess the only thing that I would really need to go to Thunderbluff for would be for one-handed maces? Huh. That's unusual. I wonder if we get that just because we're a paladin. That would make sense for us just to have two-handed maces by default. It is a pretty iconic weapon for paladins. Oh god, what's happening to all my icons up here? Yeah, I do have details now instead of recounts. I actually couldn't find a recount again when I installed CurseForge. It just kept telling me recount did not exist. That being said, like, I don't know how to use details. I don't even know how to get details to show back up. Oh, just by clicking it. Okay. Now I don't know how to get rid of it. Awesome. This is why I don't do new add-ons, because yeah, I have no idea how to get rid of this now that I've brought it back out. We'll hide it. Oh, we can't even hide it. It does not want to be hidden. It wants us to see it always. And I find that incredibly annoying. Yeah, I like /recount show /recount hide. Oh, okay, that does work. Okay. Yeah, just try a thing that makes sense logically, and sometimes it turns out it works. So yeah, we'll be using details now when we do dungeon runs and stuff. Hope you guys don't mind. I probably would have stuck with recount, but like I said, I searched recount on CurseForge when I got it installed on the new PC, and it just wouldn't find it. And I double checked on my old PC, and I'm looking right at it right now on a different monitor that's running my old PC, and recount still exists. But CurseForge today told me that it did not. Alright, so we need sentinel spies, and we need to investigate. I guess investigating just means, yeah, coming to the middle of the little area here. I love the music in this area. Thinking I'm going to devote some time to playing this evening, since I didn't really get to play much this morning, and if we can get to like level 19 or 20, I want to do Shadowfang Keep. We're gonna do RC at least one more time. Maybe a little bit later this afternoon. But yeah, I need to say thank you to you guys, truly and truly from my heart. It's only your guys' support, being here every day, especially those of you who are here every day, that allowed me in my life to justify even buying a new computer. It's an incredibly hard decision for me to make. I don't spend money lightly. As someone who grew up really not having a lot of money for additional things, I say additional things, I mean like beyond like basic necessities. As someone who came up like that in my life, it's always really hard for me to justify spending any money on myself at all. You know, I've had the same pair of hiking boots for 8 years. I wore a pair of sneakers for about 10 years before I realized that I needed new running shoes to wear at the gym because mine were basically falling apart and looked awful. And it's like really hard for me to... I'll spend money on other people. You know, that's a lot easier. But it's really hard for me to spend money on things for myself. And it's only because you guys have been supporting me and being here that really allowed me to make the choice. And like to know that I could justify it because I could continue doing what I do into the future. And I kind of had a wake-up call when the power supply on my old PC died. I got really lucky and I was able to quickly get it replaced. But that was the wake-up call that said, hey, at any moment this 11-year-old computer could die on you and then you're not going to be able to do the thing that you love to do every day. And that was when I started saving, started putting money away over a long period of time to make this new rig happen. Yeah, so thanks guys. I really do. I don't say it enough. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate every single minute that you spend here in Azeroth with me. I did have a couple of you guys send me some things, some bags and other stuff, and while I do really appreciate the thought, I kind of made the statement before that, and I'm sticking to it, that I'm not going to accept any gifts or anything this time around. I really appreciate it, but I want to do the fresh start just kind of on my own steam. And if you guys have like extra bags and stuff, I'd really want to see you put that stuff on the auction house and try to make some gold off of it, and then for the benefit of the other people who can buy those things. And instead of just giving them to me, even though I really do appreciate it. Just kind of want to make it a true fresh start for myself and earn everything the hard way, basically. And it's not going to be too hard because we're going to have reduced mount cost. All the things that used to be huge gold sinks prior to Wrath are no longer huge gold sinks. We got a Shadow Wand. We'll be able to sell that to somebody who needs it. Wands are always in demand. What do we have over here? Some Earth Root. I think I can get Earth Root and I need it for our Lion Strength Potion, which I would love to be able to make some of those. I have the ground clutter way up. Let me know if you guys hate this. I'm like on the fence about it. Usually I play with my ground clutter somewhere around like 7, which allows us to see the character a little more. The ground clutter is really tall. It's like as tall as we are. It's strange. So sometimes we're like looking at our character and all we see is the ground clutter. But I'm leaving it on for now. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Like I said, I played with it at a 7. Oh, we just had our Earthroot ninja'd. Well, that's the name of the game. You snooze, you lose. So there's that. Crunchy spider legs. Let's come down here and get Tomber's supplies. Yeah, we were standing right on that Earthroot, and it just got nabbed. It's brutal. Briarthorn's probably going to be the same thing. I don't think we're going to be able to pick this up. I might need to spend some time back in Eversong Woods. Yeah, I thought I'd been doing okay with Herbalism, but it's not like skinning. You really do have to go out of your way more to get it skilled up. So I am going to have to probably spend some off-recording time doing that. I think we need to get to like at least 50, but probably more like 75. Especially if we're not going to find any of the lower level stuff here anymore. Got a couple of mobs. We'll pop Divine Protection here. I do have the Fly to Silvermoon quest that's gone gray on us. It's kind of the danger of doing too many dungeons, is that we could out-level some of the quests that we're working on. Even though we're not zone hopping, we shouldn't be getting really ahead of the curve, but we kind of are. It's probably because the questing in the Blood Elf zones is so efficient. Wonder if I'm gonna have to fight every single one of these guys. There we go. Crystallized Mana Essence we could do, and then we have to head up to Golden Mist Village. I don't want to lose too many quests to them going gray. Okay, there is some Silverleaf here. That's promising. We've got a one-handed axe here, and I probably am going to equip it at some point, because I want to keep those skill levels up. What are we at for our two-handed axe? Two-handed axes is basically maxed out. Let's go ahead and we'll equip this. Put the shield on. And we'll do that for a little while. Because I want to keep my weapon levels up. We're going to have to work on maces. Obviously, maces is just going to be a little bit behind. But if that's the only thing that's behind, then it's not that bad. We'll have two-handed maces we can equip if we do ever get a two-handed mace, which I don't think we've got a decent two-handed mace yet. But once we do, we'll get that going as well. And then we'll just have one-handed maces to worry about once we can make our way over to Thunderbluff to learn it. Let's go back here and grab this Peace Bloom. We do need it for skill ups at this point. We're desperate. Oh, you're the one. Soul Reaper, man, you are getting all the herbs. And, yeah. Wait, did you not grab it? Oh, it's still here. I could have swore he ran right up to it and grabbed it. It's hard to see with all the ground clutter. It really is. I like how it sways when we move through it. It adds some life to the environments because, like, the thing about WoW environments is the tree branches and the leaves on the trees, they don't move at all. You get used to a lot of games these days kind of simulating like a breeze blowing through the forest and the swaying of limbs and stuff, and it doesn't happen in WoW. So the ground clutter is nice in the sense that, like, at least our body going through it affects it. Helps a little bit with, like, immersion in the natural world. Oh, we are all done because I'm definitely paying attention to the quest objectives. Completely paying attention to them. Yep. Alright, from here we need to make our way back over to Golden Mist Village. We'll get whatever spiders we can along the way. I don't know if we're going to finish that objective while we're out or not. So level 15, and we have lots of lower level stuff that we need to take care of first. Level 12 stuff on the far side of the zone that we can't let go gray. Yeah, by level 18 we need to have wrapped up like all of our level 12 quests. Level 12 and under needs to be wrapped up in the next 2 levels. So I kind of hesitate to do another RFC run until we've cleared out some of these low level quests. As much as I would like to. There's a lot of loot in there that dropped. All the loot we could have equipped from there dropped. We just didn't get any of it, so... Got a couple green pieces. Oh, that's not good. For some reason when I installed CurseForge, it installed Warcraft logs. And apparently the K button is now the hotkey to get into the Warcraft logs HUD. I need to uninstall that because I don't really need Warcraft logs. And it has gone ahead and it has overrode my button for my skills, which I use all the time. It was working a minute ago and now it's just overridden it. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of Warcraft logs. I don't log anything. I probably should in retail, but I just can't. Can't really make myself care, honestly. At the point where someone needs to look at my past logs to decide if they're going to invite me to a group, I don't want to be in that group. And I don't care enough about, like, tracking my overall performance. I mean, I look at my damage meters and stuff, track my own performance to see if I'm improving. I don't need a third-party site or add-on to tell me how I did. So I've always been kind of reluctant to engage in that part of WoW. It's the part of WoW that I don't like. It's the part of WoW that was created by people who love numbers and spreadsheets and little else about the game. And numbers and spreadsheets are not what I like about games. Yeah, I like the world, the ambience, the button pressing, the exciting fights. But I don't give a crap about what color my parse is, and I only barely understand what that means. And please don't explain it to me in detail. And you don't need to tell me why logs are important. I understand that different things are important to different people. So somebody out there, logs are the most important thing. They want to have good logs. They want other people to see their good logs, and that's fine. It's fine for people to feel that way. I just don't feel that way. It doesn't mean that they're wrong. They're right for them, and I'm right for me and how I enjoy the game. We can all enjoy the game differently for different reasons. That's the most important thing to keep in mind. Alright, now we're just looking for ghosts, which are not the same as wraiths, in case you were wondering. Though it does seem like most of the ghosts have been taken out. Everything here has mostly been taken out. That's the truth. But I have to consider coming down here and farming some of the murlocs while these guys respawn. That might not be a bad idea. Alright, let's work on some murlocs. I think I disabled WoW logs. Yeah, it's basically just had to exit out of Overwolf. But yeah, we got our K button back. How amazing is that? Our inventory is basically full though. That's gonna be a problem that might hold us back. I'm gonna try to finish these couple of quests out here though. I'd like to be able to get all of the spines, and then if we could finish off the rest of the ghosts. Why is this not tracking anything? This is... Oh gosh. So confusing, the weird things that sometimes happen. There we go. I feel like this is the in-game tracker and not Questy, but Questy is clearly working. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm at a loss, so I guess it's fine for now. I have to check the add-ons and see if there's just been an update or something, because yeah, this is not Questy over here, this is the in-game tracking. And I don't know what would have caused that to happen. I did log out to try to disable WoW logs and logged back in, but didn't change anything else. It's probably just going to be a weird day. I feel like whenever you switch PCs and you get another rig up and running, things are bound to be weird for a little bit. I've probably been really lucky so far that everything I've tried to do has been really smooth and has actually worked fine, but I guess I'm in for a little bit of weirdness with my add-ons here. Oh, that's the other thing. NVIDIA Shadowplay, Alt-Z is the default to bring up the overlay. But I can't have it set to Alt-Z because Alt-Z I need to disable my interface here, my UI. So now I have to go in here. A little bit of a look under the hood for you guys. Let's see, Alt-Z. I don't want it to be Alt-Z. Let's do Alt-A is what I had it before. There we go. And now I should be able to do that. Perfect. Just a little sneak peek under the hood. We will be good without another disease on us, thank you though. These spines, I shouldn't say this, but these spines are dropping pretty consistently. Maybe as consistently as I've ever seen them drop. Yeah, that was actually really, really quick. Strangle kelp, can I gather strangle kelp? Well, we're gonna find out. At this point, I'll take any skill ups I can get. Here it is. No, we cannot get strangle. We should be able to get the Mage Royal now. We did hit 50. So that's good. Let's come up back here over the hill and back into Golden Mist Village. We need a couple more ghosts. And by a couple, I mean one. Thinking about what else we can do, I think we do need to just hearth back and empty our inventory. We don't have any other, like, really low-level quests. We have the level 12 stuff out here by Suncrown Village we need to get over to do. So I think that's going to be our next move. Let's go ahead and we'll hearth out of here. Oh, wait, what's this? Earth Root? Yeah, I need the Earth Roots. Will fight to get Earth Root if I have to. And I'll actually loot it this time before somebody comes by and snags it from us. A single Earth Root and my inventory can't hold it. That's just depressing. Let's toss out the bread. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna look on the auction house pretty soon for bags. I don't know if we're gonna find anything reasonably priced. The stuff from the vendor is actually pretty expensive.
Your gold is welcome here.
So yeah. Maybe we sell the sword. We have our one-handed axe. It has stamina 7 to 14, 5.8. Oh, this is better. Yeah. So anyway, we've got that pretty much skilled up, I think. Yeah, axes is at 80, swords is at 75.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, yeah, we just don't have a lot of inventory space. What we might need to do, we really have to replace these 4-slot bags. That's what we have to do.
Anaria Shola. Farewell.
Yes.
Now the more direct course of action that we are going to take to figure out what these night elves are really up to is to have you go to their island and steal any information that you can come by.
Farewell.
Okay, their island is far out to the... yeah, it's all the way over here to the west. So we're not going to be running right back out there. But it is level 14, so...
What is it? Trust no one.
We did get a cloak with +1 stamina. We'll go ahead and equip that. Should also check out the rep vendor here. We haven't done a lot yet, so I don't think we'll have access to a lot of things, but we could check it out. Provisions vendor, I believe.
I have exactly what you need.
So we can get a boot upgrade. Definitely gonna do that. We need revered for the chest piece. Honored for the belt. Oh, apparently we can just get this now. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll run with this. I think that's the obvious choice. Yeah, we're gonna run with that for a while, I think. Mm-hmm.
Quick about your business. Remember, patience, discipline.
Anaria Shola.
Windrunner Village. The final battle against the ghostlands villages is upon you. Windrunner Village to the southwest has been overrun by a large force of the more powerful Scourge shock troopers. I'm realizing that I don't have my keybind set up properly for this either. It's on auto run. It's auto running right now. You'll be the spear point of our offensive by thinning out their numbers. The Magisters at the nearby Sanctum of the Sun have made a special request this time. They want the remains of these Scourge to study in hopes of finding creative ways of fighting them.
Shorelaran.
Okay, into our add-ons we go. Not like that though. How do I interface? Yeah, interface, add-ons, immersion, key bindings, accept. Huh. Yeah, I had this set up so that I could hit F to progress the text box. This could be cool. Yeah, I don't know if maybe to bind in a key, press escape. Let's do that. Maybe that will will be what I want.
Our enemies will fall.
Yes, okay. And I finally figured out how to make the extra fade part of it work.
We will have justice. The
I
eternal sun
have been struggling
guides
with that
us.
for a while. It was just an option so that now when we use Questy, it actually fades out everything else.
Remember the sun well.
And it gracefully fades it back
State your
in.
business.
Which is pretty freaking cool, actually. I wish I'd have known that a long time ago. Okay, enough of that. Let's head over here to Suncrown Village. We're going to do this stuff back here. Oh, there's so many quests over here. We need to do Spirits of the Drown, but I don't think we do much else. We need to kind of be doing things in a certain order and not running into a lamppost either. It's not good. Yeah, we'll do the level 12 stuff out here, and then we'll kind of reassess what we're doing. I don't know if we have enough quest log space to pick up everything over here. It would be nice if we could. But I do have some quests I need to turn in for Ragefire. I need to turn in the quest to Undercity. I need to turn in the quest in Thunderbluff. I'm holding on to the one to Thunderbluff until we can get our mount. Which probably seems really lazy, and it is. It's kind of a long run from Orgrimmar over to Thunderbluff, so if I can just wait and do that with a mount, I'm probably going to do that. Undercity, we can get that one turned in, no problem. We can grab this Mage Royal now, so we're definitely doing that. I swear everything is like impossible to see with the ground clutter this high. It's adding a level of difficulty to Herbalism that probably doesn't need to exist. I kind of like it in some ways, but there are things about the ground clutter being so high that annoy me. And finding herbs is quickly becoming one of those things.
Baladash Malanore.
Good to hear that Lethvalen made it to safety, and that he was smart enough to ask for you to help instead of just waiting there. I hope Ranger Salissa made it to safety of Farstrider Enclave. The lieutenant here rushed us into battle with the trolls across the lake instead of scouting the situation first. We were decimated by his stupidity. You hear me, Tomathrin? You're an idiot. Will you help us, Paladin? Those trolls still need to be dealt with. I need to stay here and nursemaid him. I think he's lost his mind. Just head to the east on the other side of the lake into Zeb'Sora. I want revenge. Bring me their ears so that I can fashion a nice necklace.
Hold your head high.
Alright, Daryl Dixon. We will, get you a nice necklace of ears. It's terrible. What is this? Rituals of the Forgotten. And there's a let's do this first. We could probably just knock out the troll stuff first, and then we'll grab this level 12 quest, and then the level 12 quest down here for Spirits of the Drowned. And that should be good, just to get those lower level ones knocked out. we could make 1 lion strength elixir. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we will immediately go ahead and pop it. And that's level 17. Luckily, we haven't lost any quest yet. We have 3 unspent talents because I've just been awesome at spending my talents every level, haven't I? I think we need to come down here, maybe get Blessing of Might. Decreases the cooldown would be good. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll recast Blessing of Might in case it takes a minute for that to take effect. Yeah, being able to judge more frequently is going to be good because we don't exactly have a lot of buttons to push right now. So, yeah. I'll just come through the window to fight this guy. It's totally normal. Realizing this is not exactly a large area, is it? Yeah, this is not a large area. There aren't a lot of trolls here. Maybe we come further up the hill into these other huts and see who we can find up here. 3 out of 6. You went out your own window to come fight us. That is rude. Only we can go through windows, okay? I don't really know what your problem is. Did they introduce the barber shops in Wrath? Is that when we got the barber shops? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't mind my guy's hairdo. I was just kind of passively wondering about, like, the availability of the barber shop. Kind of like the barbershop how it used to be. The new barbershop in retail literally lets you change every single thing about your character creation. And for me, while that's like really cool that you can do that, it kind of takes away from like the immersion and permanence of the character when you can change every single thing about them. Even your body type now, you can just swap it on the fly. Which, it's cool. It's cool for people to be able to do that, I guess. I guess, like, the fact that, like, I don't really get as immersed when my character is, like, fluid. When it can be changed completely at any moment, it's hard to, like, it's hard to get immersed in it. But some people need to be able to do that to, like, keep a game fresh. You know, they get sick of looking at the same character, and instead of re-rolling, sometimes you just want to go change everything about the character. Sometimes you have a character, you realize after a while that you actually hate how they look. And, like, it becomes imperative that you change it. So, it's probably better that you can now do that kind of stuff in retail. The great thing about this area is that the respawn rate has not been letting us down. The respawn rate has been doing exactly what it needs to do in this situation. And that is, it's been cranking out.
Glory to the Sindori.
You know, if we could get some help from Tranquiline every once in a while, this wouldn't be such a problem. I'm just glad that you're here. I appreciate your efforts, Paladin. Thank you. Now we can say that this expedition and all the lives lost on it haven't been in vain. I need one last favor of you. Just in case Ranger Celissa didn't make it to the Farsighter Enclave on the south edge of the lake, I need you to go there and get help. Just check in with Captain Helios and let him know what's happened here. I'm sure he'll send backup as soon as he can.
Time is of the essence.
Alright, we'll do that. We're headed that way. We're going to come over here and we're going to grab this quest, but then we're going to head down to the Enclave and grab the level 12 quest there. Briarthorn is 75. I don't think we can get that yet.
Glory to the Sindori.
Every year we, the denizens of Suncrown Village, would take part in a ritual to keep the different aspects of nature under our control. Dominion over the element of water was symbolized by the summoning and enslavement of an elemental named Aquantion. Through a wicked perversion of our magic, the scoundrel broke his bonds and enslaved us instead. Oh, he used the slave magic that you were using on him, on you. Oh, I'm so sad for you.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah, maybe just don't enslave things. And maybe life will work out a little better for you. It's kind of hard to feel bad. We enslaved him, and that big meanie just turned around and enslaved us back. Okay, what did you expect? For him to just go along with being enslaved forever? Didn't really think that one out, did you? I'm gonna grab a few of these. I'm just gonna try to avoid fighting any of the apparitions. We're gonna need to fight them for the quest we pick up down at the lodge. Definitely going to peel off to get this silver leaf over here. Let's see, 16 out of 25, yikes. I kind of want to try to pick everything up here, but I think it's going to be a tight fit.
The dark times will pass.
Bearers of the Plague, you show courage coming to the Ghostlands. There is much work to be done here and not enough brave souls to do it. I have a thankless task to offer you should you have the inclination to aid our cause. The very wildlife in this land has been tainted by the plague, and we must stop it from spreading. Slay 10, Ghost Call,
Salama
Links.
Ashalanore.
Do that. The wanted posters are sparkly now. Why is it so sparkly? It has an exclamation point above it already.
Victory lies ahead.
Attack on Zeb'Sora. Our resources are spread pretty thin here, Paladin, so your help is going to be invaluable. The captain tasked me with overseeing the harassment of the local Shadowspine troll camps. We have a policy of keeping them off balance until the day we can launch a brutal offensive and wipe them out. 8 Shadowcasters and 8 Headhunters.
Keep your wits about you.
This is Kalgosh's head. Suggested players 2. Let's turn in our breadcrumb.
Victory lies ahead.
Oh, Shadowpine weaponry.
Salama Ashalanore.
Report to Captain Helios. That's dire news indeed. I completely overestimated Tamathrin's ability to lead. I'll see to it that a group is dispatched to safely bring him and Valana back. We want the shield, actually. Would be nice to have another shield.
Death to all who oppose
Let's
us.
sell the old one.
We will persevere.
Spirits of the Drowned. The lake to the north has been haunted by the ghost of my ancestors for as long as I can remember. The poor souls were victims of a tragic incident in which scores of them drowned at the bottom of the lake. The details on the event are mostly forgotten, but their haunting cries serve as a constant reminder of their curse. No, it was when they were enslaving the water elemental. He probably enslaved them and then drowned them all, because of course he would. He was probably pretty ticked off about the whole enslavement thing. You're over there. Is there somebody over here? Yes. Trader's Shadow. Darkon Drathier is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge in the Ghostlands. Darkhan aligned himself with the Scourge long ago, yet he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of his time was spent inside Dawnstar Spire northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Searched the tower for more information. Perhaps he had a journal or kept notes.
Be ready for
Every evil person just keeps a journal of all their evil thoughts and plans, and then they leave it for other people to find so they can thwart them later. It's obvious. That's how it is.
What now?
A dash of seasoning. I'm on loan to the Farstriders in an attempt to help with their troll difficulties. I believe that I have a solution to their problem. At my disposal are a number of potent poisons. The trolls, as you know, are living creatures and therefore must eat. We're gonna poison their food. Which, you know, I don't like. I don't like it. But it's what we're gonna do. That being said, I think that I am going to take a little bit of a break here. I need to eat some food, do a few other things around the house. So I'm going to take a break. This seems like an okay point to leave off at. I'm not going to worry about the rest of XP. I'm going to be back on in an hour or so. So shouldn't be too much time away, but I will leave things here. Thank you guys so much for being here and for sticking it out through some of my strange technical issues that I've been having in this one. Hopefully we'll get that all ironed out throughout the rest of the day here. Yeah, thanks for being here, for clicking on the video, for spending your time here with me. As always, I do greatly appreciate it. Take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again really soon. Bye for now.